Alright guys, we are back with another episode 48.
I told you I wasn't ready, dude.
48, yeah.
We are back with the squad, you know. We got Joe in the mic. We got, what else do we got? You guys want to introduce your guys?
Albert Einstein over here.
We got Jose in the middle. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day.
Mm-hmm.
And we got One Punch Man.
Willie, aka One Punch Man.
In the far middle right.
You say you wanted to, into today's episode, wanted to talk about kind of like is the United States, you know, the superpower that it really is. You know, everyone's like, oh, when they say like who's a superpower, either they say China, they say the United States, but like what are we lacking like as a country? You know, remember yesterday we were talking about like the exports and the imports, like the importing. You know, the shit that we're manufacturing and the shit that other countries are manufacturing. Like are we making the profit that we're really making, or are we like lacking when it comes to like in those type of fields, like in producing that type of field? You say you wanted to throw something, right? You say you wanted to talk about how
I want to throw a fist to your face.
that too, but like
And that's besides the point, bro.
In the U.S., we're practically in a deficit, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to like trading and all
the
that.
products we get from other countries. Well, yeah, especially us. I work in like a food warehouse, and we get most of our shrimp, our meats from like across the border. We get our seafood from what is it, Indonesia, South America,
Mexico too, right?
We get our meats from Mexico and Nicaragua. So it's like none of the meat companies that we're buying from are from here, you know. And the ones we do get is like we get one load from them. Why? Probably because they're more expensive. It's cheaper to get. Outsource. It's cheaper to get it from other companies. Like I see like on my schedule, because every day when I come in I see American companies like that, like a company that I'll throw in, JBS, like they'll have like 2 loads from us, and like everyone else is like Mexico, Nicaragua, or like a company that gets their seafood from China, Indonesia, fucking
basically not in the US.
Basically not in the US, yeah. And then mostly too are yogurts and all that. It's like not from here. Mm-hmm. Like the only one we get it from is
a lot of stuff.
Plate. Everything else is like from across the border, bro.
And do you guys see that like as a good thing, or do you guys see it like we could, if we tried our best, we could produce like some of that stuff too? Right?
Yeah, it's kind of a bad thing, especially like us in the food industry, bro. Because when that COVID thing hit, bro, and their shops were closing across the border, we weren't getting meats from them no more. We were getting meats from like the U.S. now, and it was more expensive, you know.
I remember with all the masks, like we needed to like kind of like outsource all those masks, right?
Yeah.
Like, we weren't the one making them. It was mostly like China and like other countries.
You seen how they make the mask though? It's like in a 30-ass like little shop, and then they're just like no hands, no gloves, and they're just making it.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about how the dollar is the fiat, how the dollar is back to oil, right? And how like it's kind of like.
I think it's been like that for a while. Because back then, the dollar used to be backed by gold, right?
Yeah, from, Nixon took it off the gold standard.
The gold from Fort Knox, or where is it? Fort Knox. Yeah. Yeah, and there's this whole conspiracy too where they say that we don't even have gold there, dude. You know,
it's empty. Yeah. They're saying that it's completely empty, bro.
And the United States is just guarding an empty vault, you know. I think Nixon was the one that turned the dollar into having it backed up by the petroleum.
Also, too, there's a little conspiracy going on too. Was that other countries wanted to check, like, all right, where's the gold that you say? And Nixon was, I'm not going to show you, right? So like, we want to buy it and all that. That's when they basically transitioned it to the petroleum, the oil, right?
Yeah.
That's
pretty sketchy.
Is there really gold right there, man?
They say a lot of conspiracy about it. Supposedly, like the Fort Knox that you guys are saying, supposedly there is gold there. Supposedly the soldiers that are guarding nothing, bro. An empty facility with no gold. So where's our gold then?
I feel like if the dollar was still backed up by gold, we'll be in better economical standings than we are right now, you know? Because I mean, it's backed up by petroleum, and I mean,
you find that everywhere.
Not just that. It's gonna finish, you know.
Yeah.
We're running out of the resource, man. What's gonna happen when there's no more petroleum? You know.
That's why when we were talking about silver and gold in the last episode, it's like, are those precious metals, like, are they really valuable, and should people be investing in them? And to me, it's eventually right. We're going into an age of like technology in the sense of that we're using a lot of silver to create so many type of technology, and eventually they're gonna be like, all right, silver and silver. They say silver is honestly like something like very important that people should be investing in. 'Cause a lot of companies they want it to make stuff. So that's like a valuable, something more that will give you more of a RO. What is it? Return investment, ROI. Like on your money. That's something like people should be looking into, right? It's crazy, man. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I think another thing that has to do with it is that, I say back in World War II, we were like so far advanced in like technology and stuff like that, and you bring it to now, it's like we're not advancing as much because we're already ahead of the game, Now, it's gonna be a slower, rise. Well, the other countries are, growing even faster, Yeah. They're basically catching up to us, so what could we do?
And sooner or later, they're going to pass us.
We're already so far ahead. What could we do besides slow down and start
when we
potatoes?
Potatoes. Yeah, that is true from Idaho.
Mount potatoes.
Idaho potatoes.
Potatoes, Teslas.
No, but like when we say like we are growing in the sense of technology, we're cranking out an iPhone every year, right? And people.
I mean, you consider that technology, dude.
But they say like, oh,
there's only so much stuff you could do to a phone.
There's like,
camera.
there in technology, there's like more better things, more better weapons, more better. Doctor could do surgery from like a block away with a,
Yeah, but I mean, it's slower than what it used to be.
With a machine.
Yeah, with a machine.
We basically went from fucking using oil-powered lamps to fucking electricity.
Yeah.
There's only so much you could do to this now.
Well, yeah.
Make it more efficient.
It's a slower rate, dude. It's a slower rate.
Make it talk, Alexa.
It is a slow. So you're saying that we're at the peak already? We're at our peak.
We're at the peak, dude. All there is to it is that there's other countries, that are still the third world countries that
still have to go.
Yeah, have yet to discover all that shit. And once they do, their economy's gonna go.
It's gonna go up.
They're just gonna catch up to us, dude. Simple as that.
Well, what happened in Singapore, and like in Hong Kong, like the area right there too. It's like everything just turned into like such a beautiful like city, and like in terms of like LA looking, right, the buildings, just everything.
Like the
economy,
buildings, yeah. Well, there's a lot of businesses. Isn't there like a no business tax over there in Hong Kong?
Something like I heard.
Yeah, because that's how people go.
China's still communist to an extent, The only reason why, because you could own your own business.
Yeah, because right there in Hong Kong, you can open up a business. That's why a lot of business people from over here, they go over there and they start their business over there.
Right here. What's the problem that's going on in the U.S., right? What's the problem that everyone kind of complains about when they're starting a business? It's all the tax, right?
All the tax, yeah.
And when
but I don't really think it's that either, dude. Companies are greedy, dude. They want to make the most money that they could.
Yeah, well, that's
without wasting the less and paying their workers the less.
That's why they have little kids, making variety type of shoes, right, from other countries. Because other companies are like, why pay the minimum wage $15 right here when I can have
some Indian little kid
$2 a week.
Do it for $2 a week, bro.
That's not necessarily has to be Indian, He could be.
They're all Indian over there. They do it.
Chinese, fucking Arabian.
Like Indian, yeah.
All that shit, man.
I could pay him like, 40 cents, 80 cents.
With the material, it's probably like $10 the material they use.
Less, dude.
Probably like less.
$2,
to make shoes?
Like
to make those $150 shoes? $200 shoes?
I want to say like a good $5.
Yeah, $5 to $10, I say, bro. And then they just sell it right here for $250. Well, it's smart. I see it in the business point. I see it as a smart thing to do, bro, because they're trying to save a lot of money. Trying to make the most money. So they go somewhere else where it's cheap, where there's not enough. Well, there's no labor unions over there either, so they could like abuse the shit out of that.
It's a third world country.
So they're you got like 6-year-olds making shoes and shit. Right here, you got to hire what's the consent of working, like 18, 16 somewhere.
17 with a
in
permit.
Restaurants, no?
16 to 17.
They gotta have like a little permit, right, from the school.
But obviously, like if you're Nike or you're Adidas, you're gonna have a warehouse. So a warehouse is like 18.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to pay the fines. You're gonna have to worry about OSHA. You're gonna have to worry about like if I get hurt. Now you're gonna have to give them.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna.
Well,
Like-
that's why those companies offer insurance.
Unemployment benefits, all that.
But then you're gonna have to give them like the 401, like, oh yeah, this is the insurance we have
Match
and
it.
this and that. A lot of companies don't match 401.
Oh yeah.
We don't match 401, and so you're gonna have to pay them all these things. And over there, wherever they're at, China, India, wherever, they're like, here,
Did you already start it?
here's like $5.
Oh, what the fuck,
It's
for real?
already started, yeah.
I thought we were just fucking.
Yeah.
Talking, bro. What is this? Talking
I
about?
thought we were just like trying to get more into death.
No. The podcast's been on, bro. So if you said something racist, you know, that's on you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna back you up.
You're seeing your true colors.
What? Caught me on 4K or what?
They're gonna cancel you with the cancel culture.
Caught
But
me on
fucking
4K, Joe's gonna run away.
You want to talk about the little story, the little incident that happened at work, or no? You want to keep it disclosed?
I'm not talking about work for, dude. I'm right here enjoying my day off.
They all
man.
trying to
Just a
chill.
little story, man. Relax,
But yeah, I can see why all these companies are outsourcing, bro.
Mm.
They're outsourcing.
Well, it's a good,
you know?
it's a really benefit for them. It benefits their company overall.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't they, right?
Yeah, and especially these companies too that get their products from across the border or stuff like that. They save,
Did you guys know that like all these Apple products, right? Like once you open up, let's say Apple laptop, right? Let's say when you open it up, like have you guys ever like seen the video? It has like Samsung parts to it. Like it's not all relatively Apple parts. It's
Nah.
like the batteries. The battery's made like from some Samsung, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And another thing too, though, we're not friends with China, are we? Like, do we
It's
like
not.
that?
It's not that we're not friends.
It's a mutual.
just-
It's a
yeah.
mutual thing. It's a business thing. I think we owe China too money too.
Yeah, we're
We're in a
23
deficit, man.
23
Trillions of
trillion.
dollars.
23 trillion,
Yeah.
trillion, billion, quadrillion. I don't know.
And the thing, what is it? We give them like American assets, or what is it? It's something that to help our kind of like.
We basically give them IOUs, like IOU. So they're
I'll
getting
pay,
an IOU.
I'll pay you back in 10 years,
Mm.
15 years.
What about if China's like, you know what? Like we kind of want the money now.
Yeah, and that has to do another thing with like how America is like, nothing is not a superpower anymore, but it's like it's on a decline, because
Yeah.
there's this conspiracy going on that what China is doing is buying a shit ton of gold so they could back up their yen by
Oh.
gold, and once that happens,
They're
their
gonna be the
economy's
power.
gonna fucking boom, dude, and
Yeah.
everyone's gonna want to move over there.
Because right now it's the dollar, the yang, and the euro. I think the euro is worth more than a dollar, right?
Yeah. The euro is worth more than $1.
Way more
Yeah.
than a dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the euro is like the
And just imagine if China like is actually doing that, dude.
damn.
That's what they say.
And they come
I heard
publicly like, oh,
about
yeah,
that too.
Our
I heard
yen
about
is
that
backed
too.
up by gold, and they show us how much fucking gold
Gold
they
they
have.
have. They're just stocking it. They're just
Yeah.
sending a bunch of people to go buy gold
Yes.
all around the world.
Just imagine that shit, dude. Their economy's gonna be fucking
Right now,
booming,
the-
dude. And, what's America gonna do? They're gonna get jealous, dude.
Mm.
They're not gonna want
They're gonna be like, we're not gonna pay you guys no more.
They're not gonna want to get beat by them. What are they gonna do? Oh, well, we got nuclear warheads. Let's send them on their way.
To flex.
You never know.
To flex,
You never
bro.
know.
That's crazy though. I didn't hear about that, but that is crazy.
There's
That
so
is
much
crazy.
gold to go around, right?
Yeah. And then like Willie was saying, that gold is made in outer space, so it's like
Mm.
once that gold runs out,
Basically, two meteorites collide in space and shit. That's
Once
how it's made.
once it runs out, it's still gonna be there, but it's gonna be worth like even more because right,
Mhm.
you can't excavate it no more, right? We already
No.
excavated to an extent.
But the
So
world's
what-
big. Do you think like they're really gonna? At a certain point, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's like Bitcoin. Like right now, Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's around like 22 million, and right now they excavated like 18 million. So there's like what 3 million left of Bitcoin to excavate. Kind of
What
like
the fuck is
mine.
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin, dude.
Bitcoin.
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but you mine that shit?
Yeah,
What the
you
fuck?
mined it.
From
It's,
where?
it's some weird process, bro.
You find
with
it.
computers, like with. Yeah, you can mine it like on a computer, bro. But it takes like you probably get like a little bit, and some people dedicate their life just to mine Bitcoin, like
So
as a
it's
job.
like virtual mining?
Yeah,
What?
it's crazy. Yeah,
Where do you mine it in the mountains or
I
what?
didn't know about that shit.
Yeah,
What
man.
the fuck?
there's only like 3 million. I think 3 to 4 million left of Bitcoin.
So you gotta get like a special hard drive, software.
It's something to do with like algorithms and all that. You gotta like these math equations, bro. You gotta solve a problem. It's like
What
solving.
the
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
fuck, dude. I need to fucking hire myself a. What are those fucking hackers called? The black hats or the
Black
yeah,
hats.
yeah.
black hats or black hats and white hats or some shit like that.
Just a hacker.
What's the difference again of the black hats and the
One's
white hats?
supposedly good,
One's
one's
good, the other
bad.
one's-
Yeah.
One hacks your credit card, the other one hacks to find like pedophiles around.
The other one hacks to billionaires and
Yeah.
donates it to the.
Robin Hood.
But it's
The
crazy.
Robin Hood of cryptocurrency.
Eventually, like Bitcoin, once every Bitcoin is mined, it's gonna be like, all right, there's no more left. All right, what about the one that's flying around, like the one that people like they're holding it for long term as a long term investment? Eventually, it's gonna increase, right? So that's what they say. Like Bitcoin's a good place to like kind of like park your money. But yeah, that's Bitcoin. So when we're comparing it with gold, eventually there's gonna be like no more gold to mine, and eventually it's gonna be valuable, right?
It's gonna be really valuable.
Very valuable.
Right now, gold is worth 1,800, right, for per ounce.
An ounce. Somewhere around there, yeah.
And what is an ounce? Like the
Probably like a little quarter, right?
little quarter. That's 1,800.
That's an ounce, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know. I used to watch Gold Rush, but I think it's more. Depending on what form it is, like a bar form.
Yeah, because those bars, like the 4-ounce bars, that's probably worth like in gold, probably like 4,000 for a bar.
You just have that chilling.
Because the silver ones are like $300 for like a 4-ounce.
Damn.
It's pretty cool. But imagine having like a lot of silver in your house out of nowhere, like someone just jacks it. But then they just
Can't be
took my-
traced either.
I mean, but I'm telling you, silver is not as valuable as gold, dude.
No,
Silver's
well,
very-
silver.
silver's very cheap, man.
Everything's made out of silver. They say silver is being manipulated.
Yeah.
At the price, yeah, because every technological advancement, a lot of you see all these computers and all this stuff, bro, is made out of silver. Silver is like being really valuable, and eventually, like these companies that are using a lot of silver in their products, eventually, like they're gonna, like it's running out, man, right? So eventually, like if a lot of people start investing on it, like companies are gonna be like, oh damn, like silver is gonna get pretty expensive. So now what's next?
What's the next silver?
Yeah,
Nickel.
copper.
Copper's pretty expensive too.
Mm.
And copper's found in houses, huh? In the wirings and the pipes.
Yeah, but silver right now is being used by so many products. And the price right now that it says 27, in reality, a lot of like silver experts, they say that the price should be like around like $90 right now, like 100, but it's being manipulated.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You said you want to switch it up to scary stories, Jose? You say you have a.
Nah, I don't have some scary stories.
What's
Say
your
you-
scary story, Jose? Tell me.
You say you were looking at the hub and you're looking at scary stories.
I was
and
looking at
found so many.
I downloaded the wrong Michael Myers movie again. I keep doing it on purpose.
Mm.
Nah, it wasn't more on the scary factor. It was more on I was seeing this, because on my YouTube feed's basically fucking Mr. Ballin' and a bunch of fucking other little small 10 facts, 10 videos. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
Those are kind of stupid, bro.
I
You
think
see
I
it,
subscribed to some of them.
10 times Bigfoot was caught on tape, and then you see a dude in a costume. You're like, no way, that's Bigfoot. And they were looking at, and then there was a video that came up, 10 serial killers that never got caught in the U.S. And I was looking at them, and then it was just explaining like a lot of like, dude, these dudes never got caught, and then some of them that never been caught, bro. Like there was one in San Francisco over there, kind of San Francisco border, and it wasn't the Zodiac killer, and it wasn't the Golden State killer, and it was a dude that was just killing just, it was like a different mixed people. It was like black people, and it was mostly Hispanic. It was mostly minorities, bro. And they just found them strangled in the middle of the road, bro.
Because those were easy targets, or
I don't know if they were easy target, or maybe he was
in the sense that. In the sense that it was people that no one really like how do you say it, man?
Well, a lot of them are.
He had hatred towards them.
Well, a lot of them in the videos that I seen, like maybe like 6 of the killers, bro, they were all minority. That they were killing minority sex workers. So it was like people that really weren't like girls when they run away from home. Like the parents are like, so sooner or later they'll come back, and they go missing. Oh, she probably found a family. That's how it was back then. They were probably like, she probably found like a husband. She's living, she has hatred towards us. She's probably not gonna come back. so a lot of them were sex workers. Like in Chicago, there was five. It was five. It was one black and four like Hispanic. Never got caught. So 5, and they were all sex workers. Same thing over there in New Mexico, bro. 5 workers. It was four Hispanics escorts, and there was one black escort. So it was like mostly like escorts, you know. And it's kind of weird, bro. Cause then when I was going to school for criminal justice, they had this thing. It was the perfect victim. The perfect victim was like a prostitute, bro. Cause no one's gonna, a prostitute or a druggie. Because they're already rogue.
Or kind of like a homeless person too.
Yeah, a homeless person too. They're already rogue. No one's gonna look for them.
Yeah.
They already got kicked out by their family members. They already got like basically like you come like never leave, like get out of here, like don't come back. So these are like the perfect victims.
But
bro.
were the bodies like mutilated?
There was one that it was mutilated. There was one when they only found torso, bro.
So
just the torso, bro.
You think he or she could be trying to copy the Reaper, man?
Shit.
The London Reaper, no?
Because it was a lot. It was like I want to say like 5 of the 10 serial killers, bro. They were all targeted escorts and sex workers, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, and those victims they're the ones that mostly a lot of serial killers be killing, right? Remember the Colombian, the one in
the Colombian, because it's easier over there. It's like it's not as like right here, bro. We have our laws, bro. Right here we have our our laws, our things we gotta follow. We have our police officers. They have their special units, this and that. Like Colombia is like, a girl goes missing. They're like,
more or less organized, right?
Less organized, bro. Less cameras, bro. Less footage, bro. You can't really track someone. Right here, we have the power, the manpower. We have the technology. Like back then, we didn't have it.
I want to say now, like we have the technology now.
So you think, but people still go missing.
People still go missing, bro. But that's because people are batting an eye to this, bro. Like, there's no way people could go missing this much, and like we don't know where they're at, unless there's like an organized serial killer that's just taking out people, But yeah, it's pretty weird. It's a pretty weird little clip, bro.
It was more than you said top 10 like in the US or
top 10 in the US, bro. Just in the US, bro. It was like one in Chicago, one in New Mexico, one in Arizona. There was one in California. There was like a bunch of them, And like the one that stuck me out too was the torso one. The one when they were found like dismembered, bro.
So every killing he would just leave the torso.
Like dismembered, bro. Like the body parts were all around, bro. But he left like just the big torso. Like the torso was just clean, bro. Clean.
Dude. That's insane. And what was the object that he used for the killing? Like to cut off like, these torsos?
It has to be like something big, bro. Has to be either a chainsaw or what, like a machete?
Machete?
Yeah, machete, bro. Or unless he's going traditional and using a samurai sword, bro.
Damn. I respect the culture, right?
But fucking, yeah, that was pretty crazy, bro. Like, out of these videos, like, you see on the internet, bro, like, have you seen, like, those stupid-ass videos, like, top videos that are cursed on the internet? Like, like those are stupid, bro. Like
I'm gonna watch this video and I'm gonna get cursed.
Yeah, like, you remember, like, back then it was, like, the chains, like, send this or else someone's gonna come at you at night. Or, you remember, send this to 15 people or else someone's gonna come under your bed and take you.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Yeah. The things that are weird too are cold cases, bro. Cold cases, bro. The ones that they're never found, bro.
Figured out, right?
Never figured out, and that's why, like, solved. Yeah, a lot of retired detectives, bro, and the brand new detectives, bro. They look at these files, bro. Like they're like, here are some of the cold files. See if you could, figure it out. Mm-hmm. And like, there's a lot of cold. If you look at the cold cases, bro, all around the United States, bro, there's a lot, bro. Like people that just got killed and they don't know. They don't have no motive. They don't have nothing, Like, they weren't gang affiliated. They weren't selling drugs. Like, nothing. They just died.
Well, they're not going to solve, like, like, in California, there's cases that I'm pretty sure are never going to be unsolved, right?
No, that are never going to be solved. Yeah, a lot of cases when it comes. Well, right here, bro, in California, we have a lot of fucking, like, gang violence, drug violence, We have a lot of violence, That's what happens when you have, like a so much pot of people,
Yeah.
We can never just be friends with everyone, And yeah, there's a lot of cold cases right here, bro. A lot of cold cases that are probably never gonna be found, bro. And that's kind of messed up for the families, Like, all they want is closure, bro. Like, why, let's say let's say you're the family member. You're like, dude, I just want you to catch the person, but they never will, bro. Especially for those people, those the ones with the serial killers.
How do you think the family member's still the one that
the
family
torso
member-
one, knowing that the person got, you know.
I remember I was telling you that story about my dad's brother.
Yeah.
That went missing for like 3 years and they didn't find him.
It's pretty.
So 3 years after, man,
They found him.
they found his body,
Damn.
hands chopped off and everything.
Shit.
His mom had to go to what do you call it when you go see the body to see it was
In the
like
morgue?
Morgue, bro.
off of birthmarks and stuff like that. So they
Morgue.
found- yeah.
Morgue.
And this was due to like, you said he was like related with like gang affiliates, right?
Yeah. Oh, the mafia, I guess.
Yeah.
Mexican mafia.
Mm.
They're ruthless, bro. They're ruthless. Well, too, there's this thing like when people, you know, when they go from Mexico, bro, to the United States, bro, they pass through the big ass desert, or they go through what was it, the Rio Grande, and they swim through it, bro. Like, there's a lot of people that go like missing, and like they take pictures, and there's like a legit website, bro, where they see, do you know this person?
Mm.
And they take pictures of the person who's dead, and they're like, do you know this person? Because they have no identity.
Or he just died on the desert.
Died on the desert, bro, and they take a
dehydration.
picture, and they're like, hey, do you know this person? Because we like no one. Yeah, have you seen how bad the morgue is over there? And like I'm guessing over there in Southern California, bro. Because I saw this documentary, bro, that it was about these photographers, bro, and they take pictures, bro, and they're trying to find out who they were, bro. And sometimes the people, oh, I think that's my friend. Let me, you know, and like. You know, like that's how they find out, bro, that their person didn't make it to the United States, bro.
Yeah.
On a website that shows dead people, and like
What's the website? So
it has to be like on Facebook, bro. It
On
has to be on
Facebook?
Facebook, yeah, because it was like on a Facebook thing, and then it's probably like a website. I have to look into it,
take
bro.
a little
but,
guess, you know, like deadpeople.com.
deadpeople.com. It's called meatspin.com. Look into it, guys.
Dark humor or what?
It's called Meatspin.
You're gonna get canceled, bro. Keep on talking, man.
Keep on talking about Meatspin. Yeah, Google Meatspin, guys. Fucking yeah, and that's how they find their
Google it just because you told me.
Don't Google it, bro. Don't Google it.
Ideas and shit.
Yeah, and when you think about Mexico, bro, you know how the cartel and all that. You think about like the violence and their guns and the guns they have over there, bro. Like you picture like, yeah, Mexico's producing like all these guns, and they're producing all these weaponry. And no, bro, all the guns that Mexico has that are illegally, they're brought from the United States to
like
Mexico,
meat
bro.
spin?
Meatspin, yeah, meatspin.com,
It's really
bro.
gonna go on it.
Go on meatspin.com, but go on the internet
Oh,
browser.
.com.
Yeah, go on the internet browser. And when you think about Mexico, bro, you think of, you know, like the cartel. You know, you hear like all these stories, bro. But all the guns they get, bro, is from the United States, bro. You right here, bro.
No, well, they actually make them over there too, dude.
Not that
There's some guns. They have
gunsmiths that are over there.
they
No,
have
there's
factories
only
over there.
one gun shop in Mexico.
Which one is it?
There's only one gun shop in Mexico, and it's in Mexico
They make them
DF.
illegally, dude.
It's in Mexico DF.
They make guns illegally.
Well, yeah,
over
like
there.
the same thing as
Without serial
Philippines.
numbers or anything.
Yeah, that's a ghost gun. Yeah.
Yeah, they make those shits over there too.
Most likely I'm pretty sure they do, bro. But the guns that they get, like the AR-15s and the AK-47s,
Like
they
the
get them from right here,
American,
bro.
like the American-made guns, like the what is it, like this?
The Smith and Wessons,
Those
Wessons.
people, there's not high have a chance of like ghost guns being made, you know? Cause
No.
It's more like the countries that are made out of what's that one brand, Rock Island?
Rock Island, Philippines, yeah. They make the 1911,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure there's gonna be
Yeah.
a little bit of corruption going on there.
No,
right?
yeah. There has to be. And then I was seeing this documentary, bro, and they were talking, and they were going, and you go to, you know, us, bro, like how many gun shops do we have here, like around us, bro? Like 6, 5?
Mm-hmm.
In Mexico, bro, there's only one,
They
bro.
fucking dead. What the
Yeah.
fuck is
Yeah,
this?
he went on it. Guys.
You went on it?
We told him not to go on it, guys. He went on it,
But it was
bro.
also finally.
Bigfoot proof. What the
It's gonna stay on your internet browser too, bro.
Nah.
No, okay. So they have one gun shop, bro, and then you look at the guns there, bro. They only have freaking bunk ass revolvers, bro. You have like rifles, like freaking 22 rifles. You have shotguns that are supposedly for hunting, and those are the only guns you can get, bro. And you only get one. You choose either you want a pistol or you want a shotgun. If you're just a regular ass people, you can have no felonies, same as us, bro. You can have no past history, bro. Same as us, bro. But they're saying that when it's richer people or people that knows people, that people, you know, they be having like good guns like ARs and this and that. But the typical people like the villager and all that, they could only get the
Or
revolver, shotgun, or a little rifle, bro. And I'm not talking about no AR, no AK. No, I'm talking about like a little 22 rifle or a little, bolt action rifle. And they were saying like all the guns, bro, they come from the most of the guns that the cartels are getting right now, bro. They're from the United States, bro.
You think it's a CIA?
Hey,
They're who
knows, bro?
Conspiracy.
It's like maybe the CIA is packing one cartel so they could take out another cartel, bro. You know?
It's deals, right?
Deals, bro.
It's undercover deals where it benefits one party and it helps out trying to take out another set of.
All that dirty money, where is it going?
Well, did you guys hear about the money that's always lost every year? It's like a shitload of money, man.
They don't know where it's at.
The money that's search it up here. Let me.
Well, it's probably the money that it's probably the money that people are using to buy drugs, buy guns, buy prostitutes, bro. It's probably that money, bro.
Yeah, just keep on talking and I'll search.
That's kind of like money that's like just. You get me? Those dollar bills you throw at the strippers, bro. That's where they're at, bro.
Nah.
You put them in their butt. You put them in their butt, huh, Willie?
All that dirty money, man.
Dirty money we're giving to like foreign countries and shit.
Selling opiates.
Opium.
Yeah. Selling opium.
To who?
Selling guns.
Where are they selling it to? Third world countries. I believe that, bro. A lot of these people think like, nah, the United States won't do that. Nah, they're too good. Like, fuck no. These fools are the same person that tried to like. Remember when they were trying to kill Fidel Castro? They tried to kill him in their own. I believe, what was it, the CIA or the FBI? They attempted
I think they did. No, they did.
No. They didn't kill him, bro. But they attempted to, bro. And it was on the JFK files.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like, you gotta keep in mind, bro, the own government that killed their own president,
JFK.
But these are all allegations. We don't know. We don't know,
like
bro.
They didn't kill Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Because she knew a little too much from
She knew a little too much spice. Did you hear about the JFK, bro? Like how they used to inject like fucking they used to inject, what kind of drug was it? I think it was a mixture.
LSD, no?
I think it was a mixture of like two different drugs, bro. Two high powered because he had back problems, bro. They used to inject JF Kennedy.
JFK?
Yeah, JFK. They used to inject I want to say like speed or something, bro. And they used to get him all hyped because he had back problems and he used to be all fucking,
high and
energetic, bro. But it's these are all allegations, bro. We don't know.
Yeah, they say
we're just three dudes talking out of our
3 dudes, one Dos Equis.
One Dos Equis, one video.
They say a lot. It's billions of dollars that kind of like they go missing.
And where are they, bro?
And that type of
Just
money.
imagine if we find a way to hack our way into that portion of the money that goes missing. Just a little portion.
Just to see, not all of it. Just to see.
Portion,
I feel like maybe a lot of it could
Let
be.
me get a little bit.
Millionaires, man. Millionaires
Let me get a little bit. And we're talking about billions of dollars, and just keep in mind, it's like, dude, you know what? Let me just get $1 million. I'll be fine with that.
I feel like it might be like a lot of
It
these.
needs to be earned, Willie.
Let me get $1 million and
maybe like these.
Wash it, man.
Maybe it goes like in the dark. Like that's where like people are using it to the dark.
Dark web.
Little weird deals. The money. Like when a drug dealer gets money, bro, he doesn't waste it. He doesn't put it in his bank account.
Well, that will buy.
But either way, it has to get circulated somehow.
He buys Hellcats. That's why all the Hellcats are owned by drug dealers, bro.
It has to get circulated somehow.
Nah, unless he packs it and hides it, bro. Where's all Pablo Escobar's money?
Well, they confiscated it.
Not all of it, bro.
Yeah, they haven't found all
Not all of it, bro.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Found all of it, dude. This fool, how much was he spending on rubber bands?
That fool was wasting racks,
millions on rubber bands.
On just rubber bands, bro. They tell him a story that his they say a story, bro. His one of his cousins says a story. One of his cousins that are still alive. That one of his when his daughter was like cold, that he grabbed like a bunch of $100 bills, bro, and he just started throwing it in the fire so it could create more fire, bro. So her daughter would be warm, bro.
Wasn't it? Oh, it was the daughter. I was watching a documentary that I don't know if it was her mom or the daughter or something. It was talking about like just the father.
Yeah.
It was talking about kind of like the history and all that, like all the money and like whatever it was. I think it was the shit you're mentioning right now.
Probably the daughter, yeah. Probably the daughter, bro. Because their kids were, what did they? Their kids went to the U.S. and just, probably like under protection, bro. Went to the U.S. and changed their names, bro.
Well, didn't you hear that that the daughter died in like whose daughter was it? Was it Stalin's daughter died in New York? How many years ago? Like 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
How she died? Just out of oldness, or?
Yeah. Right, yeah, something like that, bro.
That's weird.
She was old and she died.
Stalin was fucking bad, dude.
Yeah.
Stalin.
So Stalin's daughter.
Daughter in the U.S.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
Died
Though.
in New York.
Didn't Stalin fucking kill his? He wanted to marry his cousin, no, his own cousin, or
Stalin.
that was Hitler.
That was Hitler,
That was
bro.
Hitler.
No, Stalin too.
Stalin too.
Yeah, I think.
What's up with these dudes?
He
Like,
ordered to execute her and shit because she didn't want to be with him.
because I remember the Hitler story was that he had this sexual like attraction to one of her nieces, bro. So he killed her boyfriend, and then she ended up committing suicide because she loved her boyfriend.
And that fool never got caught.
Yeah,
for
and they said that Stalin was paranoid too. Like he was always afraid
Oh, yeah.
of like the people around him.
Oh, he was killing all his homies.
Yeah,
He was killing all his homies.
So
He
it'd
killed
be
a
like
lot of his
It'll
people.
be like a little cycle, you know, every like
Yeah.
6 months. So
Okay.
we'll get a new set force.
Well, keep in mind, remember when it was Stalin and Trotsky, and Lenin was dying, and then he kind of wanted Trotsky to be the leader. So fucking Stalin kind of like said like, what the fuck, like try to kill Trotsky, and Trotsky went all the way to Mexico, and Stalin still ordered a hitman to go and hit him with a ice pick in the head, and he died 2 weeks later.
No.
The same guy, bro. He fucking told someone he's in Mexico, bro. Go fucking kill him, and they killed him over there in Mexico. Yeah, this dude was ruthless, bro. This dude was ruthless.
Killed a shitload of people.
So did Lenin, though. They all did. They were all paranoid of someone, someone else taking their power. It's probably like a thing, like when you're.
Russian thing.
I don't even think it's a Russian thing. I think it's just like when you're in power, bro. You don't want no one to take you down.
Using fucking fear tactics.
Fear tactics. He had his own fucking police, bro, and they just kill people and. Like, all of Trotsky's, like, people, like, he killed them.
Yeah.
He's just fucking killing everyone, bro. Same thing with Hitler, bro. If he didn't trust you,
And that's a dictator, That's
and
a dictatorship. That's something that...
it's a lot of what these soy boys want, bro. Think that's better, bro.
Yeah, like totalitarian fucking rule.
Totalitarian.
They want their college debt to disappear, bro.
To me, when it's like... When people complain about like their college debt and all that, it's kind of people that kind of like, hey man, like you're the one that wanted to go in, some people like they go to the army and then it's like, oh, like no one told you to go,
There's people that don't want to work for their stuff. They don't want to work for their stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's students that actually fucking bust their ass and fucking, they're on top of their shit. But there's those students that are like, oh, only because I'm going to college, I don't need to be doing all of this. It's just going to be given to me. Fuck no, dude. This is America, man. They want money.
Yeah, so...
This is not Germany where you can go to school for free, man.
Yeah.
It's America. If you want to go to school, you fucking got to pay.
Yeah. Then they end up, like, for the people that don't graduate in the right places, bro, they end up graduating with bullshit fucking certificates and bullshit degrees, bro, and they don't
philosophy, the arts, we got the gender studies, right, William?
And they don't get a job, bro, and they start complaining, bro.
What's more important right now?
They end up in a warehouse paying those loans.
In a warehouse paying those loans, bro.
Man, I got my bachelor's in what? Oh, gender.
One of the buddies, bro, that he went to school and then he owes how many in debt? Was it like 18,000?
Shit.
The dude, I'm not gonna say his name, but I'll tell you after the podcast.
That's a Nissan Sentra right there, 2020, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot in debt, and it's like, you gotta work there, then pay it off, and it's like, are you ever gonna get out of that debt, right? With your other payments, you got the house, got the apartment, the house, and all that. It's hard, save up just to pay that loan back, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you're relying on, like our new president Biden to be like, oh, I'm gonna raise all debt. You're just waiting on that. It's kind of like
it's not gonna happen, dude.
Yeah. And that the college there right now, bro. It's what is it? The trillions? It's a bubble.
Damn.
And let's say that bubble burst, that could lead us into a recession as well.
I wish there could be some guy that's like, dude, don't do the same thing as. Because there's videos out there, there's books out there that tell you, like, dude, major in stuff that's going to be, major in stuff that's going to be used, that they're going to hire you, that they're going to pay you good, that they're going to do this, do that. Yeah, it's more longer, bro. Because
it's someone that doesn't know what they want to do with their life is more easily manipulated.
But then too, it's the teachers too from high school too that tell you like, hey, you gotta go to college, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, like you gotta do this or else. Well, I had a teacher tell me like straight up like, if you don't go to college, you're not gonna be successful. So it's like,
and you went to college and
you went to college and I'm not successful, you know. So fuck you. There was a dumb fat bitch in 7th grade that told me that I was gonna be mowing lawns if I kept fucking around.
It's a work in progress.
And look at me, I'm making more than you. You fat bitch.
Yeah, but she got more vacations than you.
Yeah, she does, bro.
That's the one with the doctor, right?
Yeah, that's the one that's a doctor now, bro, with all that debt.
Yeah.
She gets more than 180 hours of a year of vacation.
It's all good, bro.
Oh, she's a doctor now?
Supposedly. She's still teaching 8th grade.
We'll talk about it after the podcast.
Yeah, we don't want to throw some names out there.
Junkies after
We don't.
pod.
We have such of a big following, you know. If we mention the name, our followers are gonna go like, you know.
Expose him.
We're gonna make this other.
Yeah, but this
other channel is called Conspiracy Junkies After the Pod. Where we talk about what we talked about.
to get more views.
Subscribe to our Patreon. You know,
But fucking but yeah, this lady actually told me, because me and my friend, we kept fucking around, and she's like, if you don't stop and you keep playing around through middle school and high school, you're gonna be mowing lawns for the rest of your life. And I was like, what the?
Why would you say mowing lawns?
Why mowing lawns? You? I was like, what the? I was like, you fat bitch! What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you an American citizen?
Yeah, she said that shit. I was like, god damn, bro. She went in.
You kind of gave me the lawn mowing vibe, but come on, dude.
Yeah, she was like, you're gonna be mowing lawns for the rest of your life. She told me. I'm like, did she really? Me and my homies were like, did she really just say that?
No, I'm gonna be making a podcast about you.
I was just like, fool. I was shook. I was like, I didn't even know how to respond, bro. I was just like, wait, she really just said that?
Honestly, when you're that young and someone tells you something, you be like, damn, you hurt my feelings, man.
I was like,
in reality, you're like
you made a hole in my heart, dude.
I'm like, I looked at her and I was just like, legit, like dumbfounded. I was like, did she really just say that? No, she did say that shit, bro. Fucking. Damn, she went in hard. She went in to hurt my feelings.
You know who else was kind of like that? The social studies teacher we had, or world history teacher we had.
Oh, the black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was that guy was like probably one of the worst teachers I ever got, bro. He was just like favoritism. Like he showed the favoritism. He didn't give a fuck if you saw the favoritism.
Quick stories about this. This will pay his daughter's best friend to tell him everything that they did in that day. Like he'll pay her. He'll be like, okay, I'm gonna pay you this much every month, but you gotta tell me everything that she does.
That's a sugar baby right there, bro.
I ask.
Or sure she wasn't a sugar baby?
Yeah, I don't know if they were underage.
He had this app on her phone where every message she gets, he gets.
I think that's just automatically the Apple Cloud, bro.
I think there's more detailed apps.
And her
all the passwords to all the social medias he had.
And keep in mind, this was like a high school teacher, right?
This was a high school teacher.
It was a high school teacher, and her daughter was probably like way younger than us, fool.
She was in middle school, dude.
Yeah, middle school.
Being that controlling of a parent, like,
and we were juniors. We were juniors, bro.
Like, you're just setting her up to fucking be doing sneaky stuff behind your back, honestly. Dude.
That more leads to more of a little tendency of like doing bad things, right, later on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You gotta get creative if you have a dad like that.
I feel bad for her, bro.
Probably a whole ass hacker right now.
That was a black guy.
She's probably stripping somewhere right now. Her daughter.
Probably is a good,
it's a good possibility she's stripping, bro.
Look at the statistics, of strict parents, and
she's out there just giving $25 dances, bro.
15, bro. We're in a pandemic.
15? No, it's a special, bro. Within the hour, it's like two for 20, bro. 2 for 20, bro. 2 for 20.
But let's go back into the notion of like the
notion of the motion.
The notion and the motion, bro. With a little bit of lotion, right?
What the?
That's what I need in my hands right now, bro, to moisturize them. But check this out, like that teacher right now, she has a shitload of debt, right, Jose?
Well, if she's a doctor, yeah, it has to be. If she's a doctor and she got her doctorate degree, she is.
She has that type of
and they're not gonna
job right
yeah,
there,
and they're
right?
not gonna pay her more just because she got her doctorate degree, right? Like it's still an
I want to say like
school.
a little bit more, but keep in mind it's like the potential of that job is gonna carry so far. You're teaching middle schoolers, right? So that salary, you know, is only gonna go so high, right? Unless she's doing the shit she's actually using in her field, right? So she was was it a biology?
She was a biology teacher and a physical science teacher.
Mm.
Yeah.
So let's say if she was actually like in the field, like actually experimenting, right? Like using that master degree. That
she was a little bit on the heavy set side, so I don't know.
But let's say if she was, let's say if she was like actually like in that field, she'll get like the money that.
She most definitely.
But right there, they're only gonna give her so much.
But because she's so comfortable, you know, she's so comfortable there.
Do you know if she's still there?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I might have to ask Bert. For that one. But yeah, that is true. Because unless she's doing unless she's teaching college, because she could technically teach college. Because if she could teach college, or because like you're saying, she could go in the field.
Was she married?
I don't think she was, bro.
Oh, there you go,
Imagine we collab and shit. And I'm like, hey,
you want to bring on the podcast next time?
I'm be like, hey, you. Yeah.
Like, what? The same shit.
Sexy torta.
Hey, they say she was losing weight, so I don't know.
Stop body shaming, dude. We're in 2021.
Hey, there was a story, bro. Like, people be roasting, bro. They were like, oh, like you know when class ended? Yeah. I guess like one of the fools like left like their books and shit. They went back. And this bitch was eating like a whole cake by herself.
She's eating a whole cake.
And she wasn't even. This just fuck her out too much, bro. Cause they were saying that she was like grabbing it by her hands, you know.
It took conspiracy.
That's so fucked up.
Bro.
It took conspiracy within itself.
Yeah. So she was just munching on the cake, like using her hands, bro. Like
that's so fucked up, bro.
Big old pastel, you know.
I don't think so.
I don't think she was, bro.
I don't know, dude.
I remember she used to give. She was so on the heavy set side, and it's kind of sad, bro, that she used to give extra credit, bro, because she couldn't pick up the trash, you know, on the floor. So she used to give extra credit. Like,
I got her a lot of extra credit, man. Yeah. You said her name, dude.
No, that wasn't her real name.
Oh my god! Now I gotta cut that out. You fucking.
It's Miss. It's Miss Harrisburg.
I hope she's doing better.
This fucking moron.
Hopefully she is.
I hope she's doing better, dude. And her third eye open, man. Because you know.
Hopefully she is doing better, bro. Because no one, even if she says some racist shit to me, you know.
Well, yeah, you can't wish her. You can't.
No, you can't. No matter what that teacher said, you know, she was still a good teacher. She was still a good teacher. She taught it pretty good. Yeah. I remember when we had, you know, that's the class where we saw the birth of a child. That video was
like someone birthed it up, or what?
Like some lady just birthed the shit out of that, and we saw everything, bro. And then there was this girl that like I guess like she couldn't see the video, so we had to like kick her out of the class. Not kick her out, bro, but we had to tell her
bitch,
like,
get the fuck out.
We had to tell her like, hey, like we gotta like you gotta leave. We're gonna see the video. And I guess her parents signed like a paper saying like I don't want my daughter to see that. Cause she was kind of weird, a little weird.
Kind of like
maybe she was autistic.
I think she was. Yeah. So I take that back. She wasn't weird, but foods used to bully her. Like that's pretty sad, bro.
I mean, autistic kids are pretty smart, honestly.
Yeah, she was smart though.
Yeah,
she was smart. She was hella smart. Yeah. But they used to make fun of her. That shit was pretty fucked up. Now that I'm thinking about middle school.
Middle school is just a little shithole, man. A lot of kids are fucking devious. A lot of kids are making fun of each other, man. But that's where you develop that kind of like that.
That's where you develop that mentality. Yeah. You either pull the trigger or you get fucking strong-minded, honestly.
Yeah, because fools were getting roasted for no reason,
during our era, you know?
Dude, keep in mind, dude.
Right now it could be different.
Like, you went to a middle school that was like kind of like you could wear whatever you want. We went to a middle school that was like you could only wear jeans, white polo shirt. That's it.
Just like an elementary.
Yeah, that's all you could wear. And they say that we did it because people didn't want other kids to like make fun of their way their clothes and what they were wearing, bro.
Dude, when I was in elementary, they bullied me for having Air Jordans, dude. Because I don't know if you remember the brand Air.
Yeah.
Air. Just Air.
Yeah.
I got bullied for having Air Jordans because the Air Jordans said Air.
Just Air?
They were Air Jordans.
They were Air Jordans.
They bullied me.
They still bullied you?
Those shoes are fake. They're not real. They're Air. Like, they say Air. I went home all sad. And I told my mom, these shoes ain't real. He's all like, what the fuck? I paid $120 for those shoes. This was back in, let's say like 2005 5, 2006, dude. I paid $120 for what the fuck you talking about? And you know, later on you grow up and you're like, fuck, those were
legit.
Those were good.
Kids are just scumbags, bro.
They are, man.
And I'm like, fuck, they're not real.
They make fun of you for like the stupid shit. I remember too, like a lot of kids would they use the restroom, bro, to take a dump, and they be roasting like, oh, this is taking a dump.
Yeah.
Kids are fucking. I'm telling you.
They're like, hey, someone's taking a shit. I seen an incident of some kid taking a shit, bro, and they threw a trash can over him, bro.
They'll cup their hands and throw
water on him.
We used to do that a lot, bro.
Dude.
We used to do that a lot, dude. But
I don't know how kids are growing up now, but we had it back then.
I used to never take shits, bro.
You used to have to wait. Like, as soon as that bell rang, I was sprinting to my house. You get to your house, you got your back.
I used to have my shit going in and out, bro. I wasn't gonna take a shit.
Picking turbos everywhere.
Bro, I remember some kid was taking a dump, bro. And me and the homies, there was like 6 of us, bro. And we're like 6 deep. And he was taking a dump, and then like we're washing our hands, and we look at his shoes. We're like, "Oh, it's that motherfucker!" So like we're washing it. We like we form like a big ass puddle, like, and we just start throwing the water. And it was 6 of us, and then we're camping outside like on the bench, bro. And we see him come out, and this was all this was all drenched in water, bro. I'm like, bro, this is like sad.
I remember you were there, dude. There used to be all those seagulls, dude.
Yeah.
All those fucking seagulls that come during lunch, dude. And then these seagulls start going over everyone, dude. And you see this kid, he's looking up with his mouth open, and over you see the fucking bird shit going there, like right in his fucking mouth. And for some reason, everyone looks at him at that time. And you just go, you see everyone go, oh.
How
unlucky is that, dude? How unlucky is that? And you see this one go, and go to his mouth. I'm like, fuck, that's fucked up.
Damn,
good old times.
Yeah. and just imagine like how kids are kind of like growing up now, you know. So he's gonna get a little phone call, or he's leaving for the phone call. But just imagine how like kids are like just getting raised now, you know, like in the sense of like a lot of kids are not experiencing that, right? They're not experiencing kind of like the shit that we gone through, right? Like as like kids in middle school, just
probably not as
roasting
hard.
each other.
Probably not as hardcore. Or maybe, you never know. I mean, you as a brother, how do you treat your brother?
But it's like, now it's like, are these kids like, are they, like, I feel like every guy has to go through that, you know? Like, that's how you get toughened up. You say like either that or they pull the trigger, right? In the sense of like it's making them like as a strong man, you know, just growing up. And now it's like, are we getting that? Are kids experiencing that? I know it's the harsh truth, you know, but like sometimes kids they gotta get bullied in order for them to like kind of know.
Well, some of it's not even bully, bro. Like some of it's just kids being kids, you know. Like it's not really bully, bro. Now it's like you push a kid and it's like, oh, you're bullying him. You're being mean to him. You know, like I don't get like these people like that. They're like, oh, I'm getting bullied on social media. It's like just turn it off.
But now it's like, oh, you're getting bullied on social media. Remember back then, like we barely even were on social media.
It was mostly bullied on the PlayStation. Yeah. It was bullied on the Call of Duty fucking. You're bullied right there. They used to talk shit on right there. You know, it wasn't like no. And it was mostly when kids got bullied, kids got like in their face. You know. Now it's like social media and all that. You know.
That's even more like, dude. Like, you're just sending that little kid to like cause harm to himself. But I like that we experienced that experience. You know, because it kind of like shapes us. You know, and it kind of like grows that mentality from the start.
Cause then you become a roaster, you know. You become strong headed. You don't let little things like you're this, you're that like affect you. Like I've had it worse in elementary, so you know. And it's true, bro. It's like, you know, you have to have like that, you know. I feel like every kid should experience that, you know, like not to the bully, not to like being like throwing water until they fucking get soaked. Because I feel like if you're taking a dump, bro, like let them take a dump, bro. Like when I saw that dude throw a trash can, I saw that dude throw a trash can, bro, at the dude taking a shit, bro, and like.
Or did you ever hear the story in Ontario about the girl who threw a stapler at a substitute teacher?
No.
No. Yeah. Man, that shit did disrespectful ass kids, man.
Kids are pieces of shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Some of the kids are fucking scumbags, bro. It's a very sticky. But I feel like yeah, at an extent, bro. Kids need to have that exposure, bro. That little roasting, you know, on the table, you know, that roasting like over, but not roasting like on like, oh, look at what you're wearing, you know, roasting like, look at this food. This one has a fat neck.
What the? That's even worse.
Because then you're like, you know, like, but you have a fucking little dick, you know, like little shit like that, bro. Like it was always like a roast battle, you know.
Little, why would you bring little dick? Dude?
Food, it's always that's the winner, food.
Middle school, too.
No, back in middle school was your mom.
Your mom, yeah.
Middle school would be like, oh, you got a little wiener, you know, shit like that too.
Yeah,
That's what your mom said.
It was a lot of different shit, bro. But yeah, that's basically what kids should grow up with, you know, like kids shouldn't be like, here's a participation. No. You
participation.
If you don't get first place, you don't get a trophy. No, if you don't get first, second, third, fourth, you don't get a trophy. You get me? Because that's how it is. Like in sports, usually the first place gets the trophy.
Kids are being raised to be more sheltered.
Yeah, more sheltered, more. Oh, it's okay. Next game you'll win it. You know, like fuck no. You got scored on like nothing. Like do something better. You know, get better.
It sounds harsh, you know, but
sounds harsh, but that's how kids should grow up. Because now we're just creating soft ass kids, bro. Soft little kids, bro. That are just
pink hair.
That are not, you know, that are.
Yeah, you should have pink hair.
With pink hair, dye their hair.
Hey, my friend has dyed hair. Oh no, he doesn't no more, huh?
Not after you lost it.
But yeah, that's.
Well, that's gonna wrap it up for the podcast. We're hitting the hour mark.
Yeah.
Now let's review all the topics we went through this whole video.
Oh yeah,
is America a superpower? Yes and no.
What else? We talked about.
There's a lot of cold case evidence. Yes or no? Yes.
There is, yeah, there is.
Do you need to get bullied in school? Yes.
Not bully, but
Yeah,
like
bully.
like
I
a
would
little,
say bully,
like
bro.
a little jab, you know, a little jab to the.
Bully, bro.
Tough skin.
Bully. What else, Willie? Chapter outline. What else?
Does Mexico really get all their guns from the United States? Yes.
Oh yeah. Now that concludes episode 48.
48
Conspiracy
of the
Junkies
podcast. Hope
Just
you-
picture an alien smoking a blunt.
In the end, or what?
In the end, he's not smoking a bong, but the bong is like a dick. It's a bong dick.
You're just getting fucking gay with it.